The best group that almost existed, the best group that never existed. Murder Inc., Ja Rule, Jay-Z, DMX with the backing of Dame Grease and Swiss Beats and Irv Gotti and Def Jam and oh my Universal Budget. Oh, this was the greatest group that never happened. Why didn't it happen? Ego, their own personal pursuits, pride, whatever the case. There's many reasons. You look up interviews and Irv Gotti, how come the group didn't happen? Ja Rule, how come it didn't happen? Well, Irv Gotti says it didn't happen because Ja Rule and Jay-Z at one point, 98, 99, they were so big you couldn't get them in a room together. When they were in a room together, there was like this uneasy tension and then Ja Rule ascended, and Ja Rule, he wanted to break away from both of them because the idea was, Ja Rule, you got hot because Jay-Z and DMX, which is nonsense. But then, he breaks away, Ja Rule, you're trying to sound like DMX. So then he grows his hair out and his braids and he changes how he does things and Ja Rule becomes Ja Rule. And there was a point where they each had points where they were hotter than the other one. There was a time when Ja Rule was hotter than both of them. There was a time when DMX was hotter than both of them. There was a time when Jay-Z was hotter than both of them. Know your history. I found this interesting article. Oh, Beanie Siegel. Damn, how short is Scarface? How short is Scarface? What the heck? Is he 5'3"? With Timberland boots on, the double soles? Is that a Malik Sealy jersey in the background? Is this our baseline? Anyway, Beanie Siegel, man. The General. These are four of the greatest MCs of all time. Damn. Ja Rule and the Jigga Man. This is when anyone had platinum crosses. Good Lord. Go to church. Damn, Jay-Z always looked like a camel from any angle of his face. Pause. What was I talking about? I found this interesting article where Ja Rule's talking about some of his most classic records. And it just brought me to think of this group would have at the least they would have went double platinum. You see, a lot of times in music, when artists try to collaborate on an album, sometimes it's very difficult because they have different labels, different management, No, these three were in the same circle. Irv Gotti had these three when nobody wanted them. Nobody cared for them. 95, 96. Irv Gotti was there for all three of them. Without Irv Gotti, these three's career is not the same. That's how impactful the late, great Irv Gotti was. That's a fact. I'm telling you what I know, not what I think. This would have worked. They were all in the same camp, the same crew. They were all on Def Jam. This would have worked. And it just, going through these Ja Rule songs, it just reminded me, this is one of the great, I won't say tragedies or travesties, but when it comes to fans of hip hop, this is one of the great missing, eras, missing movements that could have happened. And like I said, 95 with Mike Geronimo, Time to Build. Good song. I always thought Mike Geronimo was like very average. Like Irv Gotti dissed the out of Mike Geronimo on Drink Champs. I think he called him like a wannabe Nas. I never thought of him as being that, but it's like a funny insult though. But from 95, DMX and Ja Rule working together. Time to Build. Ja Rule on this song, he said Time to Build was a special record because at the time none of us were who we were, as I just stated. We were all just raw and new. Mike Geronimo was the star at this particular time. That was the beginning of something special. You can hear the hunger in our voices. We really wanted it a lot. I still listen to it. It's funny because Jay-Z and DMX, you couldn't get those two in the same room. They hated each other. So there, once again, another reason why this never happened. And this is 95, Ja Rule was saying this. I assumed the hatred was like 98, 99. Apparently, no, it was earlier. They never liked each other. They could be around each other. They could work together. They could be cordial, but they just didn't like each other for whatever reason. So this whole group, Murder Inc., this could have happened in 95. And 95 to 99. But then 99, I think that's when wasn't that Used to be my dog. You was in my. What was that song on Volume 2? Oh God, what is that damn song? Let me see that song. I think that was when DMX like officially really jabbed at Ja Rule. DMX second album. What was that used to be? Oh my God, they had Jadakiss. Not bringing. No, was it We Don't Give a? Was it We Don't Give a? Was it that song? I think it was We Don't Give a. Let me see here. Yeah, We Don't Give a. That's when I think that song is about Ja Rule. So let's say this is 98. Well, it rolled over into 99. So I guess by 98 this was going to be done. So from 95 to early 98 they had a chance to do this group, and then it all fell apart. And what's funny is the three of them, they all had feuds with each other at some point. DMX and Ja Rule, he's trying to steal my style, he's trying to steal the dog, he's trying to be the dog, I ain't gonna believe niggas, he's trying to be the dog. Like, yeah, so he got at him, and then Ja Rule was calling him a crackhead, and then Jay-Z and Ja Rule fell out because these manipulators at these magazines at the time, the same way these YouTubers manipulate feuds. A magazine in 2001 was like, so Ja Rule, basically, something. They asked him something about Jay-Z, and he was like, I don't need Jay-Z to be successful. What he was saying was, people for years have been saying, well, Ja Rule got hot because of Jay-Z, which is ridiculous because, first of all, the Can I Getta, that was Ja Rule's song that Jay-Z took from him. And Can I Getta was like Jay-Z's first real big hit, if I'm not mistaken. So technically, Ja Rule got Jay-Z hot because that was going to be Ja Rule's lead single from his album. He gave it to Jay-Z. It wasn't Jay-Z put him on the song. No, that was Ja Rule's song. He took his verses off and gave the two spots for verses to Ja Rule and to Jay-Z and Emil. But once again, people speaking never know history. So he was saying, people were saying, oh, Jay-Z got you hot because you were on Hard Knock Life, the Hard Knock Life Part 2, or Hard Knock Volume 2. Like, no. So he was saying, I don't need Jay-Z. I made myself, or I could make myself. Or I can make my own records, which is true. But Jay-Z took it as you're disrespecting me, because it's what rappers do. And then on The Watcher Part 2, that's when Jay-Z had a beautiful verse destroying Ja Rule. And even on Takeover, people when they hear Takeover, they think of Jay-Z went at Nas and Mobb Deep. The third verse when he says everyone else taking shots at Jigga, y'all get half a bar, y'all. That was at Ja Rule. DMX, when he did Here We Go Again, not Here We Go, we did Here We Go Again on Jadakiss album. I only gave you the crown so I could shoot it off your fucking head. He's going at Jay-Z. Some people say that might have been Ja Rule, but he's going at Jay-Z. So they all three have feuds with each other. They all three did. What this to me, these three and the everything around this group and those three is so interesting to me. They should make a documentary about it. These three, just from 95 to like 02. It's like a fascinating time when it comes to these three, because these are three of the biggest rappers of that time. They all were in clothing, music, everything. They touched everything that you could at that particular time. Pause. Hit the like button. He says it was funny because Jay-Z and DMX, you couldn't get those two in the same room. They hated each other. It was a great moment for me in my career doing this song, Time to Build in 95. I was probably 18, really young, hungry, and wanting to win. Being on a record with a great group of MCs and to hold your own, that's what hip-hop is about. Yeah. It used to be about that. We're all very competitive all the way throughout our careers, but Murdering didn't start there. The idea didn't come about there. That was just us being on a record together. Gotti, Irving Lorenzo, knew that each one of us, Gotti knew each one of us and wanted to put us on a record with Mike Geronimo. That was his guy at the time, and he was pushing Mike Geronimo. He really was just wanting to make a great record for Mike. It was funny because J and X, you couldn't get those tunes. Okay. Then, 96 with the Cash Money Click, if it's on, it's on. He says, when we did that, we were on our way to being special, building something special. Irv always saw us three as really special talents. We were definitely all that. Irv Gotti did have an ear for talent. Obviously, Lloyd, Ashanti, Jay-Z, DMX, Ja Rule. But when Murdering really became a thing, and they were, blew up in like 2000, You had Ja Rule, you had Vita, you had Lil Mo, you had different people around. But to me, it was kind of like when you look at like Rockefeller, it's like okay, obviously number one is Jay-Z, but they got Memphis Bleak and they got Beanie Siegel and they found Freeway and they had State Property. They kept adding like good MCs. But when you look at like then Rough Riders like DMX, but then they went and got the Locks and they got Eve and they got Dragon, good MCs. But Murder Inc. it was like they had Ja Rule, but like who was like the other good MCs male wise? They got Ashanti, they got Charlie Baltimore, those females, whatever. But like when you have Ja Rule and then his number two is Black Child, and you know what's funny? Thank you, 50 Cent, you asshole. For years, I thought the dude's name was Mitsubishi Ta. I thought his name. I thought his name was Mitsubishi Ta. Mitsubishi Ta. I thought it was his name, and then later on, I found out no, his name is Cadillac Ta. 50 Cent, you piece of shit. I see where they clapped your ass 4 times. It wasn't 9. He got shot 4 times. Everything else was like shrapnel or shrapmetal or whatever. I don't know. But when 50 Cent said what was the song where he called him? Hold on. What was this? Was it Back Down? Was it Back Down? Because I didn't know who Cadillac Ta was at the time. I knew Black Child. I thought Black Child was nice, but like Black Child is like if you have a lineup of rappers, like Black Child cannot be your number 2. He cannot be your Beanie Siegel. Black Child's like your number 5. Let me see. Please tell me it was Back Down where you called him Mitsubishi Ta. Oh my god. The rap game all effed up now. What we gonna do now? How we gonna eat, man? 50 back around. That's John Lil Punk ass thing. The rap game all effed up now. What we gonna do now? How we gonna eat, man? 50 back around. That's John Little Punk ass thinking out loud. Southside to the dead. That's just how I get down. Oh my god. I haven't listened to this song in like years. Southside till I die. That's just how I get down. I'm back in the game. Oh Lord, he was talking like he's from Atlanta. To rule and conquer, you sing for hoes and you sound like the Cookie Monster. I'm the hardest from the young. My flow is bonkers. Other hard things that come from Yonkers. 50 Cent lied in this line, but maybe that's another video. It's been years. You had the same N-words in the background. You're never gonna sell Mitsubishi Tower crack shop. He called him Mitsubishi Tower. When I was a kid and I heard this, I knew who Black Child was. It was like, oh, Crack Child, Black. Okay, I didn't know Cadillac Ta. Like he had like that one song on like what Too Fast, Too Furious or something. But I didn't even hear that song at the time. I didn't know who Cadillac Ta was. So I was like, damn, they got some dude named Mitsubishi Ta. I didn't find out till like 7 years later. No, his name is Cadillac Ta. 50 Cent had me calling this dude Mitsubishi Ta for like 8 years. Fuck 50 Cent. I was calling him Mitsubishi Ta for like a strong 7 years. And then I think I saw some interview and it was like Murder Inc.'s Cadillac Ta talks about his career, and I was like, Murder Inc.'s Cadillac Ta? Don't they mean Mitsubishi? And it was like, no, his name is Cadillac. I did not know him. I didn't hear the song he had on was Too Fast, Too Furious, whatever it was. So I thought his name was Mitsubishi Ta for 7 years. When I found out, I was like, oh, 50 Cent is, oh my God, he's a satanic troll. I thought that was the dude's actual name. Oh God! And then he put Alex Tom. Oh no, he didn't say anything about Ja. Okay, Ja is my boo. Okay, Jeffrey Atkins. He never heard nobody. He had Alex Thomas talking like a faggot. Oh my God, man. Oh, what is this video about? Right. This group, the group that almost. Oh my God. Oh, shout out to Ja Rule. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can I get a the song I mentioned earlier, the monstrous record here. Ja Rule on Can I Get It? He says, I was working on my album. That's how the record came about. I remember getting the beat, crazy beat, just jotting down my thoughts and putting them together. Jay heard it and was like, this is dope. Let's do it together. When Jay-Z said, let's do it together, that means give me this shit. Let's do it together. That's what he told Emilio Sparks. And then he took, give it to me. Anyway. So Jay got on it, put his touches on it like Puffy, and Puffy Party, and threw Emil, who I haven't spoken to in a very, very long time, on it. The rest is history. All right, so then he talked about the video. All right, then Murdergram. Now this is the best song that they ever did together. Dum dum da dum. Oh my God, when Ja Rule performed this. I want to say he performed this and what was the other one? It's Murder. He performed them at the beginning of versus Fat Joe. Oh, he just slaughtered Fat Joe's big stinking ass. Oh, Fat Joe, just big Rosca Pollo slurping motherfucker. Ooh, that Murdergram. Let me see here. Let me see here. Ja Rule Murdergram. Let's see here. Was this song? Okay, I was wondering, was this on a soundtrack? It was on the Streets is Watching soundtrack. I don't know why, but I thought this might have been on the Belly soundtrack. Was another song they did on the Belly soundtrack? Classic, man. Oh my God. Hold on, let me see this. Let me see. Can I play this?
Niggas know who I am.
On one track, huh?
Woo!
Can't be serious.
You can't be serious.
That's twice, Ja. What's the time, bro?
Murder. Shit, I hope now. Niggas know to lay low now. Cause thou shalt perish if thou don't bow down. Cause I hit 'em on side, it's dark. Different lights, you shot twice. God bless. But this tonight, that a lot of niggas feared for coming in their life. And you dead right. Get in hell. Look
Fat Joe knew this was fire.
for ice, fucking with y'all, that niggas be talking shit. All of my dick, you broke niggas making me rich. You gon' blaze, cause you high, ripped off the Henny Rock, flow semi-high, handling me and I, take my fortune, and even on the bad day you beat this. Rather beat your dick or your bitch, my flow be the sick shit, gravely ill. Niggas is dying, they know I spit like iron, nothing but sparks flying. Making holes in mics, hell at night, go together like heaven and light. Niggas they see if I'm blind, it's alright, I let the world know I shine like ice. I bet it all, I can throw a heart, four in the dice, cause I'm a
Fire. The best song they did. Ty Fife, another underrated producer, man. There's so many, that's why I don't talk hip hop with people. That's why I don't talk a lot of things with people, because people, they don't ever know anything except the most popular things. You talk about who's the best hip hop producers. You mother cannot wait to just let Dr. Dre jump out your mouth, please. The best hip hop producer is Premier, Pete Rock, DJ Quick. These people are who you think Dr. Dre is. Eric Sermon's better than Dr. Dre. But there's so many underrated, especially in the 90s, man. Ty Fife, Knots, Charlemagne, not the fruitcake radio host, the producer Charlemagne, Buck Wild. There's so many. KG from Naughty by Nature. This mother had like the biggest songs ever in the 90s. They never give him credit as one of the best producers. KG from Naughty by Nature, man. There's so many of them. Johnny J. Oh my God, the records he did with Tupac in '96. And what is his name? What was the other dude name? The work with Tupac. Tony Pizarro, I think that's his name. Oh, even Stretch from Live Squad. And there's so many. Easy Mo B. Oh my, Easy Mo B better than Dr. Dre. Like, oh my God, there's so many. Ty Fife is another one of those. On the song Murdergram, Ja Rule says that was going to be the start of something crazy, but it didn't work out. It was hard to get Jay-Z and DMX to do things together. The egos were clashing at the time. They really didn't like each other from back in the day anyway. Now they were two big stars by this point of 98. And it was like, F you, no F you. DMX and Jay-Z really didn't like each other back in the day anyway. Okay, why does it post that twice? It will always be talked about as the thing that should have happened but didn't happen. Yeah, that's this video. We definitely make great music together. I don't think there will ever be a reunion. Well, at the time of this interview, DMX was still alive. What's this interview? I think this is 20. Oh, this is 2013. Damn, 2013. So yeah, at the time of this interview, and they would not be a musical reunion. They did reunite backstage at the show before DMX passed away, which was a beautiful moment. I think it was it before Jay-Z started wearing the dreadlock weave. I don't know. He says we're all just going in very different directions. Jay is Jay, whatever that means. Ja is Ja, and X is X. We're all doing very different things. Me and Jay, we're in a place where we're both still hungry as artists. X, I don't think as much. I don't think he has the same hunger that he used to. I don't think he cares, but I don't know. Me and X are good, but I haven't spoken to him in a while. And then as far as, more songs did together, Ja Rule, Kill 'Em All. The song Kill 'Em All, that's a very good song on Ja Rule's first album, but it was kind of disappointing. And I don't complain like this about music, but like this is 99. This when Jay-Z is at his peak, and you have him on a song, but you just have him do the hook. Like this is when you got to get Jay-Z to do a verse, but I don't know. But also this is another one. This is the trade-off for Can I Get A? Now, Can I Get It was a 10 billion times better and bigger song than Kill 'Em All. This song is good, but Can I Get It is like a 5 mic classic masterpiece. Rush Hour soundtrack and everything like that. Let's see. Holla Holla remix. I remember Jay-Z was on that. That's nothing about Jay-Z. Jay-Z always had to take over your song. If you did a remix with him, he got to get the first verse or he got to get the longest verse. Like, oh God. There's a video I was gonna make where that really started the Jay-Z R. Kelly beef. Was a song they did where R. Kelly put his verse last and Jay-Z was crying on Hot 97 again. Oh Lord. Let me see if it mentions anything else. When you get to like the 2000s, that's when like the collaborations with Ja Rule stopped with DMX and Jay-Z pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much when it stops. So yeah, that's this video. But what are your thoughts on this group? This is one of the greatest groups that never happened. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Like the video, share this video. If you enjoy my content, if you want to support the channel, or if you have a video request on something in hip hop, past, present, and future, you can donate to the Cash App or the Venmo. It's XDN Online. Also, follow me on Instagram at XDN Online. It's in the description of this video and all my videos. And that is it. I'm up out of here.